Today on WBLN News, the San Juan Bosco toy drive has begun, the Advent prayer service is tomorrow, and the varsity basketball team hits the road. All this and more coming up right now.
Good morning, Belen. I'm Nick Carvajal.
And I'm Mark Novus. Welcome to this edition of WBLN. Here are your news for today, December 4th, 2015.
Students, the toy drive for San Juan Bosco has begun. As you know, children who attend the religious education program at the parish come from extremely poor families. Many have great difficulties paying rent and barely buying enough food to eat. So toys for Christmas cannot be a priority. Some of the children understand this and sometimes pretend it doesn't bother them. However, their faces light up when they receive a toy they never thought they would receive. So please, we need everyone's help to bring an unwrapped toy. Sports, equipment, stuffed toys, cars. These are for boys or girls, ages 5 to 17. You can drop them off at the main office of the academic building.
The Advent prayer service will be held on Saturday, December 5th in the Garrido Family Plaza at 5:30 p.m., followed by the Christmas concert in the Roca Theater at 7 p.m. Tickets can be purchased in the Ignatian Center.
Christmas is right around the corner. And do you have gifts for everyone? Well, if you don't, the Key Club will be selling socks during lunch on Monday and Tuesday in the central patio. You can visit areyoukidding.net to see all the different types of socks. The socks range from adults and kids to $15, and all the proceeds go to Autism Speaks. So stand out and be noticed. For more information, please see Mr. Calderon or Alec Castillo.
It was a tense moment yesterday at the University of Miami School of Communication when students reported that an unidentified student allegedly made a threat during an afternoon class after entering the room with handcuffs, 2 cans of beer, a bottle of pills, and a GoPro camera strapped to her chest. The incident took place between 11:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. The student was supposed to give a presentation and appeared to be unstable, according to a classmate. According to the School of Communication professor, the woman had served in the Navy and suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder. UMPD was called to the school, and University Communications released a statement through its Twitter account around 3 p.m., saying the situation was no threat to the campus. The school administration made a statement saying, "The safety of our students is of paramount importance. Administration is aware of the matter, and proper steps to ensure safety have been taken."
With a little over 4 years left before another redistricting cycle begins, the Florida Supreme Court gave the final approval on Wednesday to the long issue over Florida's congressional map. In a 5-2 decision, Florida's Supreme Court rejected Florida's legislature for the 4th time. The new map was drawn by a coalition which was led by women voters, a Common Cause of Florida, and Democratic individuals. The ruling was approved by Leon County Circuit Court Judge Terry Lewis. This new map will draw new lines, creating new boundaries. This is bad news for Belen alum Carlos Curbelo and also for Ileana Ross-Layden. The new districts that these two currently will have a Democratic majority, which is not good at all for Curbelo and Ross-Layden since they are Republicans. Both announced that they will seek re-election in one of the new districts. As authorities continue to investigate Wednesday's shooting rampage in San Bernardino, officers are thankful to be alive. Authorities say 14 people were killed in an attack at the San Bernardino County Health Department and were more injured. One of the victims was Rosa Ortiz's nephew. In an interview with CNN's Dan Simon, she describes the terror her nephew experienced.
He was sitting down with several of his co-workers, and there was a break, and several people stepped out into the hallway. He heard gunfire, but wasn't sure if it was gunfire. He assumed it was a drill of some kind. The doors opened, and he saw 2 masked people dressed in black, and he still thought it was a drill. He felt his first shot on his leg, but he said he felt more like if someone just threw something at him. It wasn't really sharp pain immediately until a few seconds later, and then he ended up sustaining another shot on the shoulder. So his reaction there, this is real. Let me get under the table. So he got under the table, and according to Kevin, the gunman came back and shot him again.
How many times was he shot?
5 times.
Law enforcement say shooter Shid Rizan Farouk appears to have been radicalized and was in contact with individuals under FBI investigation. His wife, Tashifin Malik, was a second armed assailant. Both died in a shooting out with the police.
In the next Star Wars movie, the stormtroopers are still the bad guys, but this weekend in Missouri, they were the good guys, helping set up a Christmas tree. Kyle and Phil Sharir positioned the action figures at various stages of the set, rolling out the red carpet, or cloth in this case, setting up the stand, raising the tree, even appearing to carefully review the instructions. Then they unveiled the tree to the Sith Lord and Supreme Commander of the Imperial Fleet. Darth Vader himself finally, two stormtroopers posed for a victory shot at the top. Kyle Sharir posed it all on Facebook and says it got more than 700,000 shares. Now stay tuned as we bring you weather and sports right after these messages.
Take a look at your map. As you can see, it's still raining, and it's going to continue throughout the rest of the day, but there's no guarantees that sports are going to be canceled, so I suggest you call your coaches and notify them, alright? Let's take a look at your highs and lows. Today's going to be high of 78, low of 72, relative humidity 84%, northwest winds of 5 miles per hour, rain, thunder, and precipitation 80%. Take a look at your highs and lows for the next 3 days. Saturday's going to be high of 80, low of 73, with a 60% chance of precipitation. Sunday's going to be high of 80, low of 72, with a 60% chance of precipitation also. And Monday, high of 80, low of 70, with an 80% chance of precipitation. And that's the way it is, Belen.
Mario Cobo led all scorers with 16 points as the middle school gold basketball team defeated Ransom 48-26. Chris Klemek added 12 points and led the team in rebounding, while Sean-Luc Bobuin contributed 6 points and had an array of assists. The middle school basketball blue team will take on Northwest Christian at Northwest Christian. JV and varsity basketball will play Miami Springs at 6 and 7:30 p.m. Both games are at Miami Springs. The JV soccer team played Matter Lakes yesterday. Final score 2-0. Matter Lakes varsity soccer will take the field against Reagan at 3:30 p.m. At Reagan, the 6th grade soccer goal team will play Gulliver at 4 p.m. here at home. More high-ranking officials have caught up in a sweeping U.S. Justice Department investigation of corruption at FIFA Swiss Police. 2 senior officials have been arrested, accused of taking millions of dollars in bribes. They allegedly accepted bribes in exchange for selling marketing rights tied to football tournaments in Latin America, as well as World Cup qualifying matches. That's all for now, guys. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Jack. All of us here at WBLN would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This will be our last broadcast until we come back in 2016. Remember to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook for all the latest news and pictures. I'm Nick Carvajal.
And I'm Mark Novus. Good luck on your midterms, and thanks for watching, and stay golden, Wolverines.